Welcome to dear students. Today we'll discuss about the very most important topic superconductivity and properties of superconductivity. Now first we discuss about the what is meant by superconductivity. Superconductivity means at a particular temperature the resistance of particular metal becomes zero and conductivity becomes infinite. That temperature means at which that temperature the conductivity becomes infinite and resistivity becomes zero. That temperature is called as a critical temperature, and this whole phenomenon of that material called as a superconductivity. For example, we consider the example mercury. Mercury at temperature 4.2 degree Kelvin, mercury shows the resistivity becomes zero and conductivity becomes infinite. That temperature, the mercury shows the new superconducting state, and above that temperature, the mercury shows the metal. Means 4.2 degree Kelvin is the critical temperature of the mercury. Therefore, different material shows the superconducting state below their characteristic critical temperature. For example, tin 3.72 degree Kelvin, lead 7.2 degree Kelvin, niobium 9.2 degree Kelvin, and aluminium 1.1 degree Kelvin, etc. However, copper and silver and gold, which are good conductors at room temperature, but they do not show the superconducting state. Now next we'll discuss about the properties of the superconductivity. We'll discuss four properties. First is zero electrical resistance, second is persistent currents, third is critical magnetic field, and fourth critical current and critical current density. Now these properties we'll discuss one by one. Now first property, zero electrical resistance. Now the variation of resistance of superconductor with temperature can be measured by four probe method. Variation of resistance when change in resistance of the superconductor with the temperature can be measured by four probe method. This diagram shows this four probe method. Now in this diagram the current is passed through in superconductor through the current probes, means 1 and 4. 1 and 4 probes current will be passed to the superconducting material. In this the material will be placed superconducting material, and voltage developed is measured with the voltage probe, means second and third probes measure the voltage across the current. The resistance of the superconductor can be calculated by Ohm's law, means V is equal to IR. Now this superconductor in a four probe method at normal state, means it's greater than the critical temperature, means greater than the temperature at which the superconducting state shows. That temperature's greater temperature, a voltage is developed across voltage probes, and Ohm's law V is equal to IR is obeyed. But at the superconducting state, means below the critical temperature, the resistance of the superconductor vanishes, means R equal to 0, means resistivity becomes 0, and hence the voltage across the voltage probes disappears, that is V is equal to 0, means voltage also 0, while current continuously to flow. Means at a critical temperature below and critical temperature the material shows the superconducting state, means at which the resistance becomes 0. Now second property of the superconductivity is persistent currents. Once a current is started in a closed loop of superconducting material, it will continue to keep flowing of its own accord around the loop as long as the loop is held below T is less than Tc, means below the critical temperature. Such a steady state current which flows without diminishing in strength is called the persistent current. Means see in this diagram, we consider this is a superconducting ring. When the temperature is greater than the critical temperature, the current will be continuously flow in a superconducting ring. But at temperature T is less than Tc, means temperature below the critical temperature, some currents will be continuously flow and another currents will be removed from that superconducting ring. Means When such a current will be continuously flow in a superconducting ring, this current is called the persistent current. Means the persistent current does not require external power to the maintain. In superconductor, once the current flow is initiated, it is estimated it persists for more than 10 raised to 5 years. Persistent currents means a constant currents keep flowing in a superconducting material. Persistent current is one of the most important properties of the superconductor. Superconducting coils with persistent currents flowing through them produce magnetic fields and therefore act as a magnet. Means this ring act as a magnet because it continuously flowing current then shows the produce a magnetic field that act like as a magnet. Now third property is very most important, critical magnetic field. Critical magnetic field refers to the maximum magnetic field strength below which the material remains superconducting, or the minimum required magnetic field to materials to destroy the superconducting state. That field is a critical magnetic field, or the maximum magnetic field strength below which the material remains superconducting. That field is a critical magnetic field. It depends on the temperature. Superconductivity is characterized by both temperature and magnetic field. Means critical magnetic field shows depends on the temperature. This graph shows the variation of critical magnetic field and temperature, and this graph shows the parabolic nature. Changes in either temperature or magnetic field can cause the phase transition between the normal and superconducting state. Means this. The highest temperature under which superconducting state is seen is known as the critical temperature. The critical magnetic field at temperature T is given by, from that graph, Hc of T. Hc of T is the critical temperature, equal to Hc of 0 into 1 minus T upon Tc whole square, in which Hc of 0 is the critical magnetic field at 0 degree Kelvin and its general value is about the 5000 ampere per meter, and Tc is the critical temperature of the material. At that temperature the material shows the superconducting state below that temperature. For example, few materials 198, then Pb and Sa, these are the critical field at 0 degree, means this Hc of 0. Now next, last properties of the superconductivity is the critical current and critical current density. Critical current and electric current flowing through the superconducting material produces a magnetic field surrounding to it. As current increases, the associated magnetic field also increases. Thus, it is important to have current flowing through a superconductor below a certain critical value IC. This critical current value is IC, which is associated with the magnetic field HC. If the current in a superconductor is increased beyond the IC, means critical current, the associated magnetic field will exceed critical magnetic field HC and the superconductor may destroy its own superconductivity. Means the maximum amount of current that can flow in a superconductor is called as a critical current. And critical current density means current per unit current. And critical current density means current per unit. Critical current density means is defined as a current per unit area. Means the current density is associated with the critical current IC is called the critical current density JC. The maximum current density at which the superconductivity will be disappears. Now I hope we'll be better understand this concept superconductivity and its properties. After watching the videos, don't forget like the videos and please subscribe my YouTube channel Mr. Dhananjay Birar. Thank you.